welcome back to LearningStrome Academy. So guys, in this video we are going to discuss about the looping statements. So guys, in Python we mainly have two kind of looping statement. We don't have do while. Okay, so if anyone going to say that use write any code using do while, so we don't have a do while kind of shell in Python. We have just for and while loop in Python. Okay, so we are going to discuss about for and while loop. So let's start the discussion. So for loop. So guys, first of all, both are looping statement. So when we should use for loop and when we should use while loop. Okay. So friend, whenever we have any task, okay, in a certain number of times, okay, when we know that I have to perform this particular task, until a certain number of times, like I have to go school 10 days, okay, or I have to just go to I have just to play only 6 hours, okay, to match. Okay, whenever we have some task in a certain number of times, in that case we can use the for loop. Okay, but when there's no certainty of task, okay, how much time we have to perform that particular task, in that case we use the while loop. Okay, like sometimes you have to we have a condition like until you are not going to get 33% in your exam, you are not going to pass your exam. Okay, so it's mean that while the marks is not equal to 33%, you are failed. Okay, so in that case when you have to use the while statements. Okay, so whenever we have uncertainty regarding the number of times we have to complete our task, in that case we have to use while statement. Or when we have a certainty regarding the number of times we have to perform our task, in that case we will prefer the for loop. Okay, so this is the simple thing that you have to remember. First of all, in which situation we have to follow which loop. Okay, so first of all we are going to use the for loop. Okay, so now here, what is the syntax to write the for loop? For first of all we need to write the for, and then friend, like I like in the earlier language we write a syntax in this way, like for I int I, and we initialize the value, and we write the conditions. Okay, we write the condition and then we increment the value. Okay, but here friend, things are not like that. We need to follow the different syntax. Let me comment this. We need to follow the different syntax. Okay, the syntax for it, friend, first of all we need to write for, and then we need to use the variable like I. Okay, I, and then we need to write the range in which I want to write the values. Okay, like I want to write I want to the value of I will vary from the range of will vary from the range of like 0 to like 0 to 0 to 9. Okay, 0 to 9. Okay, so and after the semicolon. Okay, colon. Okay, and then friend, in this way you can like I want to print welcome LearningStrome, welcome to LearningStrome 10 times. Okay, in that case friend, we can follow the range function. Okay, we can also put the simply range 9. Okay, so now friend, the value of I first will be 0, and then the value of I will be then 2, 1, then 2. Okay, the value of I will vary from 0 to 8. Okay, range function, if we are going to just provide one value, in that case when it is our end value. Okay, and it is not included in the range. Okay, the value is excluded. Okay, so here we have value from 0 to 8. Okay, so we can also do one thing, we can print the value of 5 here. Now you can see if I will run this program, you can see the value we have. Welcome to LearningStrome 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the output our board is executed till 8. Okay, so in this case friend, whenever we have a, so the thing that you have to remember, there is no need to increment. Okay, there is no need to increment. Okay, we just okay, there is no need to initialize value like I is equal to 0. We just need to write for I in the range of 9. Okay, it's mean that 0 to 8, it's mean 0 to 8. Okay, so we can follow we can, if I want to increment by 2, so what we can do, we can simply, like we can simply uh, first 0 comma 2. Okay, the third, the actually range function have three inputs. One is the initial value, other is the final value, and then the step, by how step we want to increment. Okay, so the range is a value, it will produce a 0, and then 2, then 4, then 6, then 8. Okay, so if I run this program once again, so this, you can see the value of I is 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so if I want to increment by 2, 3, 4, 5 number step I want, I can write here. Okay, so in this way friend, we can use the for loop with the help of range function. You can see when we are getting 0, 3, 6, because now our values are incrementing by 3. So 0 plus 3, 3, 3 plus 6, 6, and 6 plus 3, 9. So 9 is the 9 is not coming, will come in the end, because the end is excluded. Okay, now guys, we can also use the backward for backward range for we can also print our values in descending orders. Okay, like I want to 10 from 0. Okay, 10 from 0 and minus 3. Okay, in this case you can see the values of the values that we are getting: 10, 7, 4, and 1, because here now we have values like the value of range that we like 10 to 1, 10 to 1, because the last range is not included, so 0 will be not be included. Okay, so that we have values 10 to 1. Okay, and we are stepping by 3 steps, so the 10 and then 7 and then 4 and then 3 and then 4 and then 1. Okay, so that's why the value we have corresponding to is 10, 7, 4, and 1. Okay, so in this way friend, we can also print the value of I in the descending orders. Okay, so this is for the range function. Okay, we can also find we can also use our for loop. We can also use our for loop for the some objects like we have. Let's suppose let's suppose friend, we have a string that x is equal to like this. Welcome to LearningStrome. Okay, this is a string. Okay, and I want to assign to this as. Okay, now friend, I want to run my loop for the number of characters we have in the strings. Okay, for this we can use this for I in s. Okay, and then print the value of I. Okay, so now friend, you can see here we have each character. We can print each character of a sequence. Okay, by the help of the for loop. Okay, and we can write for I in s. Okay, for each I in s. Okay, we can print the I. Okay, so we can find here, you can see that the working of for loop is same exactly like for each loop why we have in other function program. Okay, other programming language. So here the functionality for loop is same as like for each loop. Okay, if I want to print if I want to execute my each and every statement of a program, in that case we can also follow the concept of for this for loop. Okay, so the syntax for it for I in s. Okay, in this for the syntax friend, it will print the value of each sequence. Okay, for each sequence of character in we have. Okay, so friend, this syntax is, if I have a like suppose I have a like tuple s t tuple is equal to uh, like we have a tuple 10, 20, 30, 40, and I want to print the value and want to run the for loop for the value of each tuple. Okay, in that case friend, we can also run our for loop in this way. Okay, for friends, so now if for we can run the for loop for each kind of sequences we can tuple we have. Okay, for if I we have programmed do the sum of the do the sum of the find the sum of the tuple, find the sum of the tuples. Okay, so we can, how we can find it, simply let's take some variable whose value is 0. Okay, Now what we need to do was just we need to write sum plus equal to sum plus equal to, and then we need to write I, okay, sum plus equal to I, okay, simply. And then after friend, I want to print but at the end, so I need to uh, follow the different indentation, okay, and then write the sum, okay. Now you can see here, you can see here the sum of terms is 100, 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 30, 60, 40. Okay, so in this way friend, we can, if I want to run for loop for each and each term of my sequence, we can follow the, we can also use the for loop in this way. Okay, so friend, this is the way in which we can follow the for loop. Okay, the other thing that the other loop that I have to discuss with you friend is while loop. Okay, so how we can use the while loop? So the syntax for while is simply we have to write the while and then the syntax that I want to write. Okay, like I want to say that while uh, while the I while I is less than the length of t1. Okay, so in this way friend, so in this way this thing here that I used before definition. Okay, so friend, here in this case friend, we need to initialize the value of I first. Okay, and then friend, okay, now we need to add the code of that I want to execute. I want to print that I want to print, okay, the value of I want to print hello. Okay, I want to print hello. Okay, in this case friend, then we need to increment the value of I by 1. Okay, I is equal to I plus 1. So you can see that we are executing four time and the R code. Okay, so in this case friend, the syntax of while loop is this simple. Okay, then we need to first we need to write the while statement and write while keyword, and then we need to write the set of statement. Okay, then we need to write the then first we need to write the while keyword, and then we need to write the condition. Okay, on the behalf of which will execute this experiment will execute, and then we need to write the semicolon, we need to write the colon, and then we need to write the statement that we want to execute. Okay, and then after at the end we need to increment the value of I, otherwise it will otherwise it will go into infinite loop. Let's see, if I will not increment, in that case what will happen. See, our interpreter is repeating in printing in the hello, how much time you can see. Okay, so in this case friend, we to avoid the infinite loop, we need to increment the value. Okay, so so it will not going to so it will not go to infinity loop. Okay, so friend, here you can see that first of all we need also to declare a variable. Okay, we need to also initialize the variable. Okay, so this is the syntax for the while loop. Okay, so this is all about the while loop and for loop. Okay, in the next video friend, we are going to talk about the branching statement like continue and break and pass. Okay, and then friend, there is one variation in for loop and while loop. Okay, that is for else and while for else and while else. We will talk about this also in the next video friend. Bye bye.